to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Penix. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw again is Penix. The left side completion to Jones. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Penix working out of the gun here. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. This one swung out here to Jones.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Penix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. A really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there, a Falcon 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Penix. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Penix. Was in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. To the air, Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Penix to the air once more. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He's got this to Algier. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down. And looking to throw, Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll stick with Algier. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They go play action here on first down. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Toss play to the right to Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Now this will be caught by Mooney. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Penix going to sneak it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jones again. And this time he is in for a Falcon touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, but 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
When they need to play on third down, you kind of know what direction the ball is going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Off the play fake, Prescott. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Again, it's Jones. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
To throw, Prescott. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Dak Prescott with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. But this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To the air, Penix. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now Prescott. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And a terrific return as he takes